team? Back at it again. Hope you're having a great morning as I am so far. So what you guys just saw right there was me actually making the same breakfast that I have been making for myself for like 5+ years now. If you know anything about me, I absolutely love this breakfast smoothie, and today I wanted to share this recipe with you guys. What makes this breakfast smoothie so easy is one, how easy it is and how quick it is to do in the morning, but also two, how adaptable it is for your own nutrition needs. Basically, all of these ingredients are specific to their own macronutrient. So the protein is more or less just the protein, the carbs are just the carbs, and any sort of fat is just the fat. Basically what I'm trying to say is whatever your requirements are for this meal, you can adjust it for your needs. So to start us off, we have the Greek yogurt. Now, I use a Chobani or Fage or Oikos. I might be pronouncing these all wrong, but all of these Greek yogurts are going to be relatively low in fat or no fat options as well, but have a lot of protein, anywhere between like 16 to 20 grams per cup. So this is really good, and this is going to make sure that we can get an adequate amount of protein without going too high in the other stuff. That kind of brings us up next. So that peanut butter is going to add a little bit of some fat, some healthy fats, of course, but nothing too much, with of course a little bit of some extra protein added there as well. Now don't be too concerned, the protein isn't too much, so you can really just focus on using this peanut butter to get your required fat amount.
Okay, pause. A little note here while I'm editing this, I should explain the asterisk next to Lifeway. Lifeway is basically yogurt, and even though it does have 11 grams of protein, unlike the Greek yogurts I mentioned earlier, it has a notable amount of sugar, at 20 grams per cup, and just about all coming from a healthier source called lactose. I'll explain why it's a better sugar in another video, just trust me here, but basically, it is still technically a carbohydrate, just not what you might expect. Typically, it is better to have both this and the oats to get both of those types of carbohydrates. I'm just weird, and I'll explain why I don't in just a second. Back to you, Pass Dylan.
So next up, we have the Lifeway and the oats. Now, personally, I use the Lifeway about another cup or so. Lifeway is a really good, more like silky smooth yogurt. It's a little bit more creamy in texture, a little bit more liquid-like, so it's really nice for, again, texture, but also it does have about 11 to 12 grams of protein per cup as well, which is also really good. Another thing about the Lifeway is it's really good as far as probiotics or digestive enzymes and things like that, just like the Greek yogurt as well. So for digestive properties, these two things really help out. Now, as far as the oats, I'm a huge texture eater, so honestly, I rarely add these. It is a really good, stable source of carbohydrates, so I do recommend that you do add them, but personally, I just can't get past the texture. It's a little bit grainy, a little bit chunky. If that's okay with you, then by all means, go ahead and add it. About a half a cup should do the trick. Again, you can always adjust these numbers for your specific macro requirements. And then to finish it all off, we have some frozen fruit. Of course, you can use fresh fruit, but to me, I just like to have it in the freezer ready to go. And it is a little bit cheaper, of course, to have that frozen fruit bag. Now, I personally just use a blend, but again, whatever frozen fruits you really like to use, just flavor it according to whatever you like to taste. So again, I have been doing this breakfast smoothie for like 5+ years now. It's just so easy to do. You can always make it into like a parfait if you have more time to sit down and enjoy that meal. But me, personally, I'm usually on the go right when I wake up. So having a blender bottle or something that I can just throw it all together to, and then just screw on that blender top, throw it on the NutriBullet, and then in about like 5-10 seconds, it's already blended up, ready to go. So it's super quick, super easy to do in the morning, and I encourage you guys to give it a try. If you liked this recipe, be sure to give me a comment. What is your favorite breakfast to do? Or if you did try this, did you like it? What kind of flavors of fruit, what types of fruit did you guys use? And how did it turn out? And of course, as always, subscribe to my YouTube. Follow along here on my Facebook page for more nutrition and fitness tips, tricks, meals, workouts, and much more. And as always, I will see you guys very soon.